Let's rewind and think of our childhood memories. Remember how we ate as kids? We used to either sit on the floor or on the terrace, and our mom used to mix the rice with curry and make the rice balls and place it on our hands. We used to wait for our turns. It was not just about the mealtime, it was a family bonding where we were sharing stories and laughter together. Are we creating such memories with our kids? Do they have such stories to tell their next generation? In this episode, we will be talking about the screen free mealtime strategies. What to do when your child won't eat without a screen. Welcome to Beyond Words with Indu. Why should screens be avoided during mealtime? Screens create a strong habit loop. For example, once the screen and the food is connected, once it is associated, there is a strong habit which is developed. And once the habit develops, it is difficult to break the habit because the neural pathway becomes stronger. The second one is the digestion begins even before we take the first bite of food. The moment you see the food, the moment you feel the aroma, we start salivating, right? Because it is the body's way of preparing itself for the food which is coming. The next one is the children tend to swallow without chewing. Chewing helps us to break the food into small particles, and it also mixes with the saliva. And saliva has this digestive enzymes which helps in digestion. Then, loss of sensory connection with food. Eating food is not just a routine. Here, all the senses are involved, and the connection is broken the moment you give the phone to the child. Then, for the language development and social learning, when we sit together and eat, we talk a lot about the food, the taste of the food, and the vegetables and other materials which are in the food. When we don't utilize this time for the language development, the child doesn't learn such words. Then there's a loss of family bonding and emotional safety. Then the meals become more of mechanical process, and it won't be a memorable process for the child because the child is zoned out due to the screens. But what about these common concerns? You may think my child is at least eating something with a screen. If I remove the screen, my child will not eat at all. But remember that this is just a habit that has been developed, and it is possible to break this habit. And once the child is able to eat without the screen, it is going to become much easier for you to deal with. Now, let's see some of the practical real life strategies that we can apply. The first thing is prepare them ahead of time. Instead of directly snatching the phone from them, you can give them some clear expectation. You can say that this is a new family rule that all of us are going to follow. Then start small. Instead of avoiding the screen throughout for all the meal time, maybe you can start with just one meal. Say for lunch that you are going to take away the screen. You can follow this for about 1 week. And once the child gets used to, you can go with the next meal, maybe dinner. And this way you can follow for about 1 to 2 months, and I'm sure that the child will be able to come out of it. Then create a simple routine. You can tell them first wash hands, sit together, eat mindfully, and then clean up. For younger kids, we can use some visual chart where all these pictures are pasted. Then use natural conversation about the food and around the food. Then keep the environment pleasant. Don't use that time to talk about the homework or the behavior that the child showed just before mealtime. As parent, you should show a pleasant behavior, and they should know that even you are enjoying the food. Let's see what are the common mistakes to be avoided. Don't suddenly snatch the screen away. It is similar to if at all you are addicted to coffee. It is not easy for you to just stop all of a sudden. Then don't replace screen with another distraction. There are parents who think that I can replace the screen with a toy or a book. Again, that becomes a distractive feeding. Let them have a mindful eating where they savor each and every bite. Next, don't bribe with snacks. You may say that you finish eating this, I will get you chocolate or burger. Then they will think that as a reward and the food as just a process. They should know that food itself is a reward. Stop chasing the child around the house while feeding. They should learn to sit in a place and have food. In our upcoming videos, we will be diving deep into mealtime strategies. Let's teach our kids not just how to eat, but how to love eating healthy food. Let's bring back the joy of eating, the childhood memories. Let's together raise gadget-free, emotionally strong kids. Stay tuned.